An 8-Bit Rocket Studios production.
Into the Vertical Blank.
Hi, this is 8-Bit Jeff here. Welcome to Druid on the Atari 8-Bit. Into the Vertical Blank presents New to Us, Atari 8-Bit Druid, from Retro Laird's Compendium of Atari 8-Bit Games, Volume 1. In this gameplay and review-based series, we discuss the games that are new to us from the Compendium of Atari 8-Bit Games Volume 1 by Kieren, or Retro Laird. We have played thousands of Atari 8-Bit games over the years, but there are a few in Kieren's book that we have never tried. This series will help us and you uncover gems that we can add to our ongoing playlist of great Atari games. Kieren has been publishing ebooks on a variety of game and computer systems over the last couple of years. The Compendium of Atari 8-Bit Games Volume 1 puts into print the first 3 volumes of his Atari 8-Bit A to Z Game Review ebook series and also adds 26 more reviews and 3 compelling interviews. The book is available on Amazon in both softcover and a very splendid hardcover format. About the game. It was released in 1987 by Firebird in the UK. The programmer was John Croudy. That's all the information we have. Reviews. In Kieren book, he gave it an 8 out of 10. Atari Mania users have a 7.8 out of 10. The Games Machine, classic magazine of the time, gave it an 83 out of 100. Abaondoware.com gives all versions a 5 out of 5. And we here at the Vertical Blank give it an 8 out of 10. Druid is a gauntlet-style game where you have 3 main types of spell weapons, as well as keys and 3 special spells. The 3 weapons follow the elemental variety: water, fire, and lightning. All are limited ammo weapons. You must find chests spread across the indoor and outdoor levels, which will help you replenish these main fighting spells. In a single-player game, you can find a golem and create it and have it follow you to help you defeat the enemy. He's kind of dumb, though, and will get in your way a lot, and I found myself constantly hitting the A key, which will toggle his following of you on and off. This seems to be a very necessary tool in the tight quarters of the forests and dungeons. In a 2-player game, 1 player will play the wizard and 1 can control the golem. But you first have to create one. To use a golem, you have to find one first. In each chest you find, you can choose 1 item from it. Some chests will have keys and ammo, but you have to choose just 1. Some will have spells and golems, but you have to be very, very judicious about which you pick. Some might have invisibility or death spells. Both of these spells can be very useful. There's a lot of action and strategy in this game. You must keep a constant eye on your ammo supplies for your spells, as well as the endless hordes of enemies you must fight on each level. Strategy is needed in choosing which items to take from the chest and when to use them. There's at least 1 healing station on each level that can aid you in your quest. The graphics and sounds are quite well done. There's no music to speak of, but that doesn't ruin the enjoyment of a very difficult contest. A little on John Croudy. John Croudy's other efforts on the Atari 8-Bit were all PD or shareware games, some of them highly rated on Atari Mania. I wish John had created more commercial games for the Atari 8-Bit computers, because he is very technically advanced and uses a lot of special techniques in his game software. Hey guys, I've booted up Druid for the first time to really play. I've played it a couple times and read the instructions. And so here we go. This game has a lot more to it than just a gauntlet clone. It's hard too. You have 3 different types of weapons at the top. Those are controlled by pressing the P key. And you have water, fire, and I think that's lightning. We'll find out right now. These are chests right here. You go on top of this chest. Now, this is an interesting one because this chest lets you choose from lots of stuff. And you have a limited supply of your water, your fire, and your lightning. You have a limited supply of keys also, of invisibility and death. That's what those other ones are. You also can have a golem that follows you around, although I've done it and I can't get him to help me at all. He just gets in the way, but who knows. Anyway, in this instance, you realistically have to pick up the key, no matter how great it looks that you might want to get the fire, which there's 89 shots, or 91 water, or 72 lightning. If you don't get this key, I had a hard time finding another key on this level. And then when I got to the second level, I couldn't get to the first door. So we need to get that key. Okay, so right now we are using water, our water element, to fire at these ghosts that are attacking us. And our goal is to get to the stairs in the bottom corner of the map. And I just ran out of water, so I press P, it'll move over to fire. You gotta conserve your ammo a little bit in this game too. And it's hard. You also have an invisibility spell, which you have a limited supply of. I have 1. I can use. Okay, you can pick up stuff at each one of these. So invisibility helps you a lot. But I also need, I'm gonna get the invisibility, but I'm running out of ammo, so let's see what happens if that really good idea. I've seen people speed run through these levels. I've really never played this game much, so I wouldn't know how to speed run through them. There's a couple videos up if you search on Druid Atari 800. Okay, so I can get a golem, and golem's probably better than 5 waters. So I'm not gonna use the golem yet. I'm gonna wait till I get to the next level, because he's just kind of in my way in these trees. So. Okay, got it. All right. Here, I'm going to pick up the 20 fire because I need some more. Okay, so get across this bridge, and there is a chest right here. I don't know why the chests look like they do, because damn it. Okay, chest, 2 waters, great. Okay, the spinning pentagram of life gives you all your health back, which is great. Okay, I'm going to get 25 more fires, and then I'm going to try and make it to that corner where the stairs are. This is a technically well-made game for the Atari. It's not quite as colorful or music-wise not quite as good as Counter-Strike 4. There's no real music in it. But it's a good game. I'm sure they didn't have a huge budget for it. Okay, so this is the next level now. See this? I need to use a key to get in there, and there's all the guys I need to get. Now to use the key, I have to press 1. I didn't use my key. Hold on 1 second. There. I'm just going to kind of stand here and fire through and see what I can get. Okay. Now, there are no monster traders in this one. Okay, so I'm going to press 3. I think it's 3. Thought that would... Oh my god, I'm almost out of shots here. I have to change the lightning bolt soon. There's monster creator right there. I'm out. I need to press P to go to lightning. There's a health one there. Probably the best gauntlet style game on the Atari 800 series. The Atari 800. I'm gonna get my health back by going on top of it. Okay. Oops. Okay. But not in here. Okay, so I need another key. There's one. You can only pick one item from a chest for some reason, so the strategy here is to pick an item you can use. Let's see. I should be able to press 4 or 3. Ah, okay, so now I have a golem that follows me around. I have to press A to have him follow me around. And if I had another person with me, he could be controlled by that person. Now, actually, the golem's in my way. So you have to press A again to have the golem walk by himself. And then I gotta press A again for him to follow me, because I want him to follow me and be my buddy. I don't know if he helps me at all. So far, he's only gotten in my way. We have run out of weapons, so this is not good for us. We'll have to press P again. We have 2 water fire shots left, and we gotta find a chest with some weapons, or our game is over. What? Okay, 3 and 5. Okay, we'll go to electricity, and we'll P to electricity. And the golem is kind of in my way again. Oh, okay. A, the golem to move. Let's go back. Oh boy. I got one more shot. I'm gonna get back. Now I have to do a dodging game. The golem's hanging up on himself. He's getting to follow me. Oh, the golem. I guess the golem. Come on, golem. Take care of these guys. Right, let's get in. Do I need to get in one of these doors? I do. Press the 4 key. It's going to be 1. Good. Okay. I can't get in. Why did I use that key to get in there? I can't get in. Oh boy. Well, I call having golem there because he does kill them. But now I need a key because I opened the wrong door. Let's get him to move out of the way. Get him to follow me again. Just having golem around is good. Golem, follow me, buddy. And golem, not really doing anything. He does get in the way a little bit though. Somehow get another key. Let's just... Golem, come back. Come over here, help me. Get out of my way, Golem. I'm sure I've been here before. Yeah, okay, so I'm having a claustrophobia here. I'm trying to get Golem. I need Golem to... Oops. I need these guys. That's right. In. Don't have any keys. I don't have any way to get to any of the good chests right now. Come on, Golem. Kill these guys. There's so many of them. Golem, get them. There you go. Oh, I died. Okay. Well, that was a game I'd never played before. From Kieren Hawkins' book. And you can put in any name you want. So I can put in 8 B I T J E F. Oh, and then you go over to this arrow and you go down and you're done. So, what do I think of Druid, a game I've never played for the Atari 8-bits? At the time we had an Atari 800, I would have thought this was the best game ever made for the system. Not including role-playing games in Ultima, but action games, which does have a lot of action and other elements to it. The keys and the various items you have to collect, and it's a very interesting game. I'm giving it, I don't know what other people give it, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. I mean, it's a game I've never played, and now I will continue playing it. What an incredible game. I know people are going to say, well, it doesn't matter what people say. At the time, it's not as good as the Commodore 64 one. I don't care. This is the system I had. They did a good job. Yeah, they probably could have got a little bit more color in there somewhere, and could have had a pokey song playing. But I'm sure they were given so little money to make this, compared to the other systems, because they just weren't going to sell a lot of them. That they did the best they could. What a great achievement on the Atari 800. Yes, if someone wanted to hack this and add in some music and things like that, it would be a slightly better game. But as released, it's fantastic. Okay, until next time, into the vertical blank.
Next frame calculated. Prepare to write new data. V blank ending.
An 8-Bit Rocket Studios production.